And
Hi everybody, welcome to Tea Time with the Empress here at Soul Central Magazine. It's me, the Empress. I'm here today with Mr. Wildfire himself. Okay, a local DJ dubstep person that does it right here in Salt Lake City. I know how to find them, baby. So you know what? I want to let everybody know what's going on right now today. It's been a busy day as usual, but this is getting into the summer, so y'all better get ready for my interviews. They're getting ready to come out strong. I got a lot of things going on. I got a lot of people going on. I got it going on live. I got it going on live on Instagram. And I'm going to tell you something. We're here with Mr. Wildfire himself. I want to thank you, baby, for being here with me today.
I'd like to thank you for being here.
Thank you. And so you know what? A lot of times that I always tell everybody is about promotion, but I like to know the story behind the people. And so right now that you know, let everybody know a little bit about yourself, man, how you got started, you know, what got you into wanting to do dub, you know, all that good stuff, you know, your life story, just like, you know, writing a resume.
Yeah, well, my first thing that ever got me into EDM, I didn't like EDM at all until like 4 years ago. Okay, not at all, but you know, I like Skrillex, I like Excision, but I didn't really delve into it more than that. But my friends convinced me to go to EDC, and anyone who knows EDM knows what EDC is. It's the biggest festival in the world, you know, and it's $420, so that's how much my ticket was. So I don't really know how they convinced me to go, but
$420.
Yeah, I know, that's what I'm saying. And it's like 116 degrees in June, and but they convinced me to go, and I walked in, and I went dead silent. I was like, holy crap, this is the coolest place I've ever seen. It's like walking into Disneyland as a kid, except, you know.
So it was everything, there was music and everything. So that's when, you know, you started to get a little bit involved in that, into the scene, into the culture and all those things. So what was the first thing that you ever did, that you actually did, was the first beginning thing that you ever did, like in your musical career?
So once I got back from EDC, I'm like, okay, how do they do this? You know, I have to do this. And at the time, I threw something together. I downloaded FL Studio, which is a DAW, digital audio.
Yeah, I know. I have FL Studio. That's the hardest thing. They got more buttons on that than Jesus. Okay.
Yeah.
Just trying to just mess with stuff.
Yeah, it's got a lot of stuff, but I don't know. After playing with it for a while, I kind of get the hang of it. I remember my dad did not like that I was into the rave scene at first. You know, he thinks rave is like, that's like, you know, drugs and partying. And I'm like, I understand like why he thinks that, and I showed him one of my songs.
We all know why they think that, okay? Let's just call the monkey in the room, okay?
Exactly.
We know, but it's not all about that, because a lot of those young artists and a lot of the young DJs and everybody that's going out there now, they're putting all of their soul and their heart into their music, and it's like their pain, their emotions, all of those things. But also some, you know, got a good ear. They just know how to make it going on, and that's why I was saying that when I was checking you out and I was checking your workout and everything, I was like, wait a minute. Mostly everybody that I get, they even don't know this and this and this, but see, you're doing a backwards thing. You got all this music out already. You got it on YouTube, you got it on Spotify, you got it on SoundCloud, you got it on Facebook, Instagram. Okay, I see that your Instagram is, you know, is getting up there and going and everything just like this, but you have such a repertoire of the music, and that you know, just that you're putting out there.
Shout out to my Instagram over there.
Hey everybody, what's going on? Okay, I hope y'all
people
watching.
on Instagram are my favorite people. I love them. So
I think when I was talking to you, I was telling you, I said, you know what? I said, I understand all social media, but for the one thing that I don't mess with is Instagram so much. And it's like, I don't even mess with my Instagram, and I got people on Instagram tagging me, doing all these things, and I'm just like, don't ask me to go live on Instagram, because I'm sure they don't know what the hell going on that one right there, okay? And so, you know what? And so, what was like the first thing that you ever put out there?
First thing, so I started with the name Best the Beast Productions, because I was like, oh, I'm gonna be like a production company, and I was gonna like try and work with other people type of thing. That didn't work out, and I put out remixes of really like obscure songs, like the Hadaway song. You
So
know
you were
it,
just- you were just
like
do-
weird songs and
But
like,
that's what you get. You got to do things that nobody else is doing. And see, and that's what I'm starting to see inside of you is that I'm always breaking down the creativity process. And that's what I'm seeing right now is the creativity process that goes on through your head. So how did you come up with the name Mr. Wildfire? You just went out there. You was like, yeah. You know, Mr. Yeah, that's me and Wildfire. I get bucked, you know?
yeah. I don't know. That's just kind of like, I want my music to spread like a wildfire. That's like what I say to people, you know. And I'm a high energy person, like always. I'm always happy. Like, I don't know if you ever like hung out with me. My close friends know I don't get tired ever, and it's a weird problem that I have.
Then you in a good field to be in with that dubstep, because you gotta have
Yes,
the energy, okay? Because when you're in front of the turntables and all, so you gotta get your little juke on and everything. You know what I'm saying? Gotta get you that feeling and everything. So you know what? I think that what's going on is this, like, you know, we understand that, you know what, something had to lead you to where you are right now. And so as your music progressed, what is it that more that you want to get into right now? What is calling you? You know, what is the direction that you want to lead your music into now?
My goal is just to spread my energy with my listeners, like the energy that I constantly feel, like my happiness. I want people to feel that, and I felt it before from performers. You know, when someone's performing with their soul, you know, rather than to perform, you can feel their energy.
So you feed off you get the feed off of your people that you know you're playing for and everything, and their energy gives you strength.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
see, that's what the beautiful thing
and
is.
it like
Beautiful.
feed off each other, you know. And if you can do it right, you spiral up and you pick each other up, and that's what I'm all about. Is, you know, bringing people up to my level of energy.
And so, how long have you been producing and putting out dubstep right now? I mean, because I'm gonna tell you something like this. It's like you got a repertoire like you've been doing it for years. Okay, it's like you don't stop, won't stop. You know, you just diddying it out. You know, because when I know, because I always do my research and I always check in on the people before I do everything. And right now, you know, for all of our listeners and everybody in London, the UK, all over, you know, Europe and here in Salt Lake City, all over the world. I know I just keep going, you know, and you know, Mark Rowe just keeps saying, dang Gwen, you and Chris, y'all are always just like getting people, but it's okay, I'm gonna tell you, people, y'all know me, I get like this, okay, because I'm like shocked with you, okay. It wasn't just one or two songs, man. Okay, Alec, you had song after song after song after song after song after song.
I have to prove myself.
How much you're proving yourself, dude? You're on a champion level right now, okay? And this is coming from somebody that's listened to a lot of these people, that's listened to a lot of these things that's going on. And I think I think it's a great thing that you're proving yourself. I think it's a great thing that you keep challenging yourself. And I think it's a very beautiful thing that you're living your dream, okay? But man, you got some stuff out there, okay? You're doing remixes with people. You're creating. You got all of this stuff together, and it's like, dang, you don't even have no label. It's like you're just doing it. You're a one-man show, man.
Yeah, I've never, I don't know, having support has always been weird for me. I've never had support. I'm always just kind of on my own, you know.
But the point being is that you're not on your own because you got people that are listening to what you're putting out there. And it's not no play. It's not none of those things like this. These are thousands of people. Your Instagram is almost at 5,000 right now. Okay, that's on
It just reached
Instagram.
5,000.
Well, see, I'm telling you. And you got all of this stuff going on. Okay, and you got these people that keep coming and wanting to listen to just listen to what you got going on. And it's because you ain't stopping. And that's what the beautiful thing is, and I just hope to see in the future that we can have like a correlation or an EP or something that you know it together and just let the world know. And that's what we're doing right now, is that we're not just trying to keep it in Salt Lake City, Utah, okay? We want the world to see what Mr. Wildfire is doing. Okay, because your confidence is in your music. Your spirit and your soul and everything is in your music. Trust me, I listen.
Yeah.
Okay, and you're not just playing one type. You're not just sitting there trying to copy everybody. You're doing your own thing, and that's creativity, man. And that's what the beautiful. That's what's the greatness about it is, and that's why I want the world to know is that where are you going next? What is it that you want to do? How can they find out about you? Give them all your information, man. Let them know what's popping.
I would love to go on tour and play music for everyone in every state, because every person that is a fan of me on Instagram, they're like, if you ever come here, let me know. I will come support you. Like, I would love to hear this on like a cool, good sound system. You know? And so that's my goal. And there's a couple of fans that say that I changed their lives through my music. I wasn't even going for that approach,
But how did it make you feel when you heard that not so much your words, because the first communication that ever came in life was through music and through art and through singing, that you were able to help somebody to overcome whatever issues that they were going through because they felt your energy and they felt your healing energy through your music. And that's what the great thing about it is. You should be very proud of yourself, because a lot of people just look for clout, like, oh, I got this, girls, money, this, and that, but they don't listen to the people that are out there really listening to that music and listening to your music, and they're seeing that, that you helped me overcome an issue in my life where I needed that help. And you didn't even have to talk to me, but your music did. And so that's why I'm sitting here and I'm saying that, it's that I'm pushing you to think where you want to go now, because you did what everybody is working hard. They always start promotion, they always start this, they always try to get into shows and all these things like this, but they're not producing the caliber or the amount of music that you are doing. So that's why I said that, you're like me, it's like the Aoka, the Native American way, that we're backwards. Is that we start, you got all this music now, and now this is your opportunity to get it out there so that more people can be able to access it and to be able to see it. Because before you know it, it's going to snowball. You understand what I'm saying, Alex? It's like, everybody think I'm like Dr. Phil or like Oprah or somebody like this, because I get up on here and then I start getting all,
You're your own person.
But I'm my own person. I ain't trying to be them, because if they were trying to be me, they'd be here at Ivy Coffee Teas and Bobos interviewing Mr. Wildfire, okay? But they sitting there trying to find out who somebody daddy is, okay? And that's why I'm trying to get you to the point where this is your time to shine. You already got the music. Now it's time to brand that music out there and let them see who you are as a person. You're very humble. Just looking at you, you would never think that music that I was hearing came out of you and out of them hands. Okay, it's like you become a whole Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde. Okay, you become somebody else. Just start wilding out. I was like, because if I did, because if I can't keep my attention span before the first minute, and I was actually listening to it, I'm going to tell you something. You're doing something right. Your future is very bright. And you stay humble and you keep your
I got that low attention span too, so that's how it kind of represents my music. And if someone's losing interest before like a change of energy in the song, then the song isn't good.
So so when you do in the process, when you get inside I'm saying Christian people, everything, I'm two totally different people today. And when you get into your thought process, what is it the first thing that you do? Do you just look at the turntable, your equipment, your sound, your bass, everything, or do you already have something in mind when you're getting ready to produce?
When I'm getting ready to produce, usually I love piano, so a lot of the times I'll start with just a piano progression. I'll throw it in there, usually in the key of F, because personally that sounds best to me and I like writing in that key. And I'll throw that in there and then I'll see what I can throw on top of it. I'll throw drums, the kick, the snare, the hi-hat. Sometimes I'll do like a percussion. It really just depends on my mood. So if I'm in like a high energy mood, I'll try and find a crazy bass noise like right away. I'm like, what can I make a song with this crazy noise, But if I'm more in like a calm mood or like maybe a sad mood, because we all get that way, and I'll want to do piano, I'll want to do heavy chord progressions, synths, pads, stuff like that.
And And you know what? And that's the reason that I'm saying this is because a lot of people get on interviews and all they talk about is my music, this, my music, that, my music, I did this, oh yeah, I got this sound and this and I got this. But they don't understand the progression that it takes to be able to create what it is that you're doing. You're not just being able to get on there and say that, oh, I'm going to do this and boom, 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 I'm going to knock it out. You're actually starting from a feeling and you're progressively it's working its way to, you know, whatever your mood. And I bet you that's a good way to get all stressed.
It is. It's crazy. Sometimes I open it up. I don't even realize I'm putting stuff in there. My mind is kind of just doing it on its own. And I've created a song in like 3-4 hours, like full song, and it sounds really good. And afterwards I'm like, whoa, what the heck? I don't even know how I just did that, but I did.
But you know what, you're letting your spirit go with it, and everything is like this. And so, you know what? How many? So how many shows have you done here in Salt Lake City?
I've only played 3 shows here.
So
and I'm playing a big show in like a week and a half.
And a week and a half, where's that going to be at?
It's going to be at Liquid Joe's on a Tuesday. I'm the headliner. There's 6 other DJs playing as well.
Okay, what day that is? What day is that going to be?
It's on Tuesday. It's on the 9th.
So that's in April, May?
So in like 10 days.
In 10 days
April,
like this?
Yeah,
because I'm bad about that too, because don't even ask me what about days nowadays, because I was like, listen, I thought it was still yesterday. You know, the way to my brain. And so you're going to be headlining for this this right here. That's a big achievement. You got 6 other dudes going to be coming underneath you, man.
Yeah. So there's people playing after me and before me. It's just the busiest hour, and I'm a little nervous because I haven't practiced on this kind of equipment before, but I'm pretty excited still.
So you're not going to be using your own equipment?
No, I'm going to be using
their equipment, okay.
Yeah.
So that's a whole totally different battleground right there. That means
Yes.
you're going into somebody else's world right there with your creativity, so you're going to have to get your game tight.
Yeah, exactly.
So you ready for it?
I want people to hear my music. I don't
I'm going to tell you something like this, okay? You may not think it like this, but I know you're ready for it. I know you're going to get on that stage and you're going to kill it, dude. It's just that, you know what, just figure out what that equipment is right there, and then you know what, and then you get up there and you did what Mr. Wildfire do, okay, and that's put out that hot fire, okay? Because I'm going to tell you something like this, okay? You can look all on my Facebook, Gwen Allen, okay, on Facebook, and I'm already promoting him and everything, and you can go, you can catch him on YouTube, Mr. Wildfire, okay? I ain't even got to tell you about that. And I'm going to tell you on Facebook, if you look for him, okay, you might find Mr. Wildfire, but you're going to find him as Alec Messer, if I spelled it, if I sounded it right, okay?
You can find me on Facebook as Mr. Wildfire.
Oh, you can? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I did like your page.
Yeah.
See how bad I am, okay? But at least I liked his page.
Yeah.
Okay, straight up like this. So you know what? So tell all of our audience, all our people and everything where they can find you and give them all your links and stuff.
Spotify, you can find me. You can find me on SoundCloud. You can find me basically anywhere. Type in Mr. Space Wildfire. Wildfire is all one word. I am releasing a song in about 2 weeks called Love of My Life, and I'm really excited. It has a really unique sound design, and I don't really know how to explain it. You'd know when you heard it.
Well, that's the whole point, boys and girls, okay? You can't explain what sound is, okay? You gotta hear it, you gotta listen to it, you gotta be in the moment of what's going on. He's letting you know he's getting ready to drop some more hot fire, okay, to add to the whole list and pages of things that he's doing, okay? I'm like, dang, I gotta keep another dang job to keep up with this young man right here, what's going on, okay? Because I'm gonna tell you, I was fully expecting Real Talk with the Emprezz, okay? Is that I was expecting just to get like 3 songs, boy. You went ham, okay? You had like this. I mean, it's like, damn, you had like, you've been a professional for all your life, like 30, 40 years, and you just got, you know, EP after EP after EP, and it's all good.
Yeah.
And I ain't just telling you that, because if I didn't like it, I could have got you on here, but like, buddy, that ain't working out. No, you got some hot fire, okay? I mean, I believe in this one right here. I'm seeing them doing some great things like this. And where can they find you on Instagram?
Same thing, Mr. Wildfire. If you type in at MRWILDFIRE official, I'll show up. If you shoot me a message, I'll DM you back every time.
So, you know what? Right now, We've kind of figured out that you guys have seen my interview right here now with Mr. Wildfire here with Soul Central Magazine, Soul Central TV, Soul Central Live, Guerrilla Mafia Entertainment, U.S. International Promotions and Productions and Media. Okay, I know I could have made that a little bit smaller, but I had to go, you know, all ham with it and everything. Here with, I'm telling you, here with Tea Time with the Emprezz. And we also have, we're going to take a little break right now, and then we're going to come back and we're going to tell you about a contest that he has going on with some of his music, and we're going to show it to you off of TV right here on YouTube, let you get a little listen to it, and then he's going to be able to tell you exactly, you know, how you can enter and everything, and then you know what, he'll take your stuff and he'll put it to you, put them hands on it, okay? And that little collab that's going on. So we just want to tell everybody thank you for right now. We'll be right back, and then we're going to tell you about this contest with Mr. Wildfire. Peace. Welcome Tea Time with the Emprezz here in the Yo Son show here for Guerrilla Mafia Entertainment Media Production. First time ever me and my husband is doing a joint interview with Mr. Wildfire right here, okay? What y'all hearing in the background? Woo! What? Okay, that's what I'm talking about right now. We're going to get into a little bit. This is the second part of our interview that is going on and everything right here. Mr. Wildfire, let you guys know he's going to tell you about this contest that he's got going on. And you hear this music right here? He's giving what? A $100 Amazon gift card to the winner, okay? Taking submissions. So go ahead and get in, Alex. Tell them what's going on, baby.
So I'm going to be submitting all my sims, put them on the website. And DJs, producers, I want you to do the best remix that you can of my song. And whoever wins, it's this song right here. It's my song, No Sleep. It's initially a tribute to Excision, so my ex-fans out there.
XX Nation.
Yeah.
Y'all hear that? Boom. Okay. So what my boy right here, Mr. Wildfire, trying to say, Mr. Soft Spoken, okay? Because right now we in the Gwenny zone and the Yo Son show here with Soul Central Magazine, Soul Central TV, Soul Central Media, Guerrilla Mafia Entertainment. I can keep going on the list of these because we blowing up for 2019, okay? And right here we got Mr. Wildfire, and he's what? What? Y'all ain't even trying to hear me, okay? So you know what? All you DJs out there, all you little people out there doing your music, y'all scratching, y'all putting it together on the tables, all that stuff. We ain't even out here trying to brag. We trying to get people to join together and see what's going on in music. And this right here is the bomb. So if you think you got what it takes, he gonna tell you where you can hit us up at and be able to get you on to see how your remix of it is. And you might get yourself a little Amazon gift card. You might need you a little guitar string. You might need you a little speaker. You might need you a little bit of something. You know, like I'm saying, something is something, okay? It ain't like we trying to offer no damn music contract. We ain't Sony and shit. You know, like I'm saying, but we just trying to put it out there. So why don't you let them know where they can get in on this set, man?
Just look up MrWildfireOfficial.com. I'm going to upload the remix on Monday. You'll have 25 days to enter. And then on April 25th, submissions are over. And I'm going to be listening to it with these guys. And we're going to go through and choose the best. I also would love to make a collab with whoever the winner is. And if I get enough submissions that are good enough, I would love to make a remix EP of all of the songs.
That's smart and sick.
This is another song on the EP. It's Prayers to the Bass Gods. Look it up.
And so we're gonna,
you'll like it.
And you know what? I'm gonna tell you something like this, okay? So my boy right here, Mr. Wildfire, said that, you know what, we got this little remix contest going on right now, and we're trying to get some people out there to see, and he said he will collab on it, and okay, we'll put a little bit, something extra on that, so we can say that Guerrilla Mafia Entertainment did a little something too. We will help promote this. We will push this. Social media influence this, okay? We will get this out here to the people so that if you know who we is, then you know who we be, okay? We straight Guerrilla Mafia. That is what we do. And we're going to come at you hard, and we're going to put your music out there hard. So it's not just you getting on that remix. We're going to help push it and put that out there into production and everything like this and get you some views, okay? So if you serious and y'all got a little tip on what that beat is, okay? And if you didn't catch it the first time, you know what? You can go check it out on YouTube, or you can just rewind, okay, this interview right here and hear it from the beginning all over again. But once again, tell them where they can put in their submissions at. Wild, let them know what's going on.
I'm gonna make a post about it on Instagram, so if you follow me at Mr. Wildfire Official, and so MrWildFire Official.
Spelled it for you.
Yeah, I got you.
Okay, if I knew some sign language, I'd be giving it to y'all, but y'all don't want to see the fingers that I know. Okay, seriously, because them the kind of fingers that ain't right for polite society, you know, because I flick it, you know, as much as I possibly can. So you heard what he said. You know what? You can pretty much check him out anywhere on Facebook, Instagram, okay, YouTube, all them things. Look up Mr., okay, because he's a gentleman. And Wildfire, okay, because he got that hot fire. So baby, tell him, you know what, you just sitting there holding the stuff and everything. This is our first interview together, you know what I'm saying? So what you just sitting there cheesing, holding and flashing damn signs like he always do, so you can know, you know, who we are and everything. That's why, for real, okay? Got his little Superman hair going on and everything like this. He ready to fly away today, okay? But I'm gonna tell y'all something.
I'm trying to get it as red as his.
What? Okay.
Trying to stay on fire.
For real, that hot fire, okay? And we just want to let everybody know that out there, Mark Rowe, we give a shout out to you. Thank you for all the opportunities and everything you've given us, for supporting Guerrilla Mafia Entertainment, so that we can have these opportunities like this to be with Mr. Wildfire, because I'm going to tell you something. We're all meant to meet for a reason. Destiny locks us into what we need to do, and that is what it is. You know, I've seen a lot of people and everything here, and they always wonder who the hell we are. This is who we are, okay? The right one has come, and I look forward to working with him and Christopher, and you know what, here with Mr. Wildfire, Alec, just like this, because I'm gonna tell you something. You mark my words, one day y'all gonna look back on this interview right here, and I'm gonna tell you straight up, I'm gonna tell you, this boy right here is fire, okay? You better hear him coming, okay? He got miles and miles and miles and miles of train tracks that he's already put out there. Straight fire, okay? What you hear right here came out this young man's head, okay? He's living his dream. He's living it, right? He ain't out there putting out no negativity.
This song right here, I didn't like any of the mosh pit songs out there, so I put this one.
Just let them hear a little something so they can know that we mean business. Okay? While we grilling all that, you let you know what Guerrilla Mafia is all about. Soul Central Magazine. Okay? That's like taking your mama to church. Okay?
If you play this live, I promise there'll be a mosh pit.
Okay?
But I appreciate it.
I'm gonna tell you something. We're just letting y'all hear this right here because that's what's going on, okay? Now, that's what I'm trying to tell y'all. We ain't even giving y'all those little 2-minute snippets, okay? My boy, Mr. Wildfire out here got EPs, okay? He got stuff that's going on. He may not be having his name in your mouth, but you're gonna taste his flavors. Best believe that, because we're gonna make sure that his word gets out there and y'all hear about this straight fire. Because looking at this boy right here, we'll never know that this came out them hands just like this. He came out that mouth like that, came out of his mind like that. I promised his mama that we were gonna do right for him. Now let's see what y'all about. Let's see if you can get in on this remix and see what's going on right here. We'll see if you got that fire enough for me and Chris to push you.
I'm excited to see what you guys got.
Okay,
for real.
He's all soft smoking. Bring it. Let's see what y'all got going on, okay? Let's see what's going on. Let's see what's doing it. Let's see what it is like this, because I believe in the fire. Now let's see if you got some water to try to put it out. It ain't gonna happen. So we want to thank you, baby, for being here. Tea Time with the Emprezz Soul Central Magazine. Here with me and Christopher. This is the first joint collaboration thing that we have on this remix. I wish we could zoom in on it right here and everything. We're going to be giving you guys everything and how you can be able to put your submissions in and all these things just like that. And I want to tell you, watch out. Place on fire.
Go global or stay local.
Stay. That's how we do it. Peace.